Hello, this is Jess Journals back with another video. It's been a couple weeks since I last posted. I was in Thailand for that time, which was amazing. So let me do a quick flip of February in my Wonderland. Okay, do a February overview. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm here on the monthly page. I've been doing a mix of sticker a day plus like important dates. And I like how that turned out. We have a wintry vibe DEK sticker kit. Another DEK sticker kit. So this was when I went to Thailand. I know I posted a few videos before I left of Plan With Me's. So I think you saw this one. Then here's another one. These are Planner Anonymous stickers. And I just wrote, here's where I wrote like what I ate that day. I didn't plan anything because I was at a yoga retreat. So there wasn't really anything to plan. We just did yoga and rested and then did yoga again. But the next week though, I went to Bangkok and Chiang Mai, so I had booked different tours and whatnot. So these are a mix of stickers from Wrong, her like travel sticker book, and then some like stickers from like washi stickers that I bought actually in Russia, funny enough. And then here I did a little picture review of, you know, Thailand, some pictures I printed out on my sprocket. And then we're into March. So, well, March just started. This is the current week. I did kind of a Valentine love theme because I missed out on using Valentine stickers in my planner during the trip. So I'm going to be planning next week, March 4th to the 10th, and I've decided to use these stickers by Anika's Creative Closet. The sticker book is called The Art of Becoming Black History. So February was Black History Month, but I feel like I sort of missed out because I was in Thailand. So I'm going to do it the first week of March. So, hopefully I have everything. Nope, I'm missing something. I always forget to bring out my iPad over so I can look at the calendar. I don't know what these dots are from. I think it's wax. I got wax. Don't ask how, but I got wax in my planner. Okay, so I'm feeling inspired by, I don't know if any of you have seen Hobo Kiki on YouTube, her videos. She is in a Hobonichi cousin, but I love her videos. I love her spreads. They're more like artistic and less like, you know, using a planner kit with all the boxes and everything. So I feel inspired by her. I don't know if what will actually come out will be anything like she does, but I guess shout out to her, plug to her, because I love her videos right now. I think she's currently the only like planner person that I'm really keeping up with, like one of two maybe, that posts regularly. So I'm going to be using these stickers. They're really big. So there's lots of red, yellow, and green and black. So for the day headers, maybe I'll do a mix of the colors. And I'm gonna have to, I definitely want the black. Gonna have to trim them too, probably. Which again, I don't feel like measuring it out. I had measured the columns in here. But it's just a pain in the ass to kind of do that. Oh. I meant to grab hold on, I'm putting the sticker back. I meant to grab a yellow one. Tuesday. If the camera were to pan to like the right, you would see how absolutely messy my desk is. Wednesday week looks like there's no room to trim anything. Just have to tuck it in like that, I guess. So I guess I could talk about my awesome Thailand trip. I highly recommend going there if you're looking for a fun vacation place. It's just really far away. But I believe I flew from Boston. So it was like 12 or 13 hours from Boston to Doha. I flew Qatar Airways there. And then from Doha to Phuket, it was like 5 hours. So that 13 hour flight, oh my God, so long. It was pretty miserable, I'm not gonna lie. And then on the way back, I flew Korean Airways. So I flew from Chiang Mai in Thailand to Seoul. That was like 4 hours. And then from Seoul to Boston was like, I think 13 hours? It's a very long flight. So the flight there to Phuket, I was in a center aisle seat in economy, and that was such a poor choice. I should have picked my seat ahead of time so I wouldn't have gotten stuck in the middle. But usually when I do that, like when I don't pick my seat, I've never gotten stuck with a center seat before. And of course it would be for this really long ass plane ride. So it was so uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Like even my ass hurt because I felt like the seats were really uncomfortable. Anyway, business class looked like it was popping. So I seriously need to consider that next time I travel a really long way. Not that I'm like, can fly business class all the time or whatever, but I think spending the extra, whatever it is, $1,000 for a long flight like that is worth it. So I'm going to try to do that if I ever go to Thailand again or somewhere else really far away. Okay, so we got the day headers. I need date dots. I don't think there's date dots in this sticker book. But I have leftover date dots, like from so many different kits and books. I even think I just recently put one in here. I did. These are from Vividly Rainy. I think she's a small shop, if I were to guess. And I order her special like anniversary boxes. So let's see, Monday's the 4th. Tuesday is the 5th. Oh, Wednesday there's kind of no room. where can I stick this? That makes sense. Does it look bad if I do? Oh, I'll stick it right there. Thursday is the 7th. Friday is the 8th. Saturday is the 9th. And Sunday is the 10th, and it's daylight savings. Okay. Next, I also don't think there's any like washi strips. I definitely love using washi. So I'm gonna pick out from one of my like grid washi ones. So I want red, yellow, or green, or black. Okay, that red matches kinda, not really. I already know I don't have yellow. Let's look at the green. None of those really match. Okay, how about black? Black always, yeah, can't go wrong there. So I think I'm just gonna use black because the other colors don't really match perfectly or even close. So anyway, so I flew from Boston to Doha and then Doha to Phuket. So the day I got there was the first day of the yoga retreat, which is about a week long. I use a small company called Serena Retreats. Serena is mermaid in like Spanish, I guess. But the woman who runs it, I know her personally. Like, we're casual friends. We used to go to the same gym together, you know, we're Facebook friends, and she started this small yoga retreat thing, and this is my second time going on one of her retreats, and I highly recommend her if you're into that sort of thing, yoga or traveling. I'm not a huge yoga person, actually. Sorry, I'm looking for my washi cutter. Oh, here it is. I'm not, like, I don't practice regularly. I like to try to start to, but I still would recommend it, and I still really enjoy it. Like, I think, you know, when you work 40 plus hours a week and you know the daily grind, I don't have to tell you, I think every once in a while going on this, like, doing something like that is so good. It's so like restorative, and it's amazing, really, honestly. So I am sold on the yoga retreats now. So the yoga retreat was on a little island off of Phuket called Koh Yao Noi, and I loved it. There wasn't, the only commercial thing on the island was 7-Eleven. Everything else was like independent. It's a really small island. Everyone's just zooming around on scooters. We stayed at one of the resorts that was right on the beach. And then the yoga studio was next door called Island Yoga, and people could they also had their own place, like bungalows that people could stay in. And there was a pool, and it was beautiful. We did yoga twice a day. Breakfast and dinner were provided by the woman's husband. He's a chef. All the meals were vegetarian, but it was still delicious. Nevertheless, I'm not vegetarian. So yeah, that was beautiful. There was one day where we took a boat and we were going around to like different limestone islands and swimming. It was like paradise, like something from a movie. Okay, but I need to focus on this plan with me. So I want to use, I already used this sticker somewhere else, like it was over here, it was just broken up. I am Black Pride Power, I am Black History. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I didn't choose to be black, I just got lucky. That's funny. Okay. And then she's got these different colored braids. It's so funny. This has got me thinking. I just saw like a little clip video on Facebook of these two newscasters, and one's a black woman and the other newscaster is like an older white male, and he like makes a joke about her hair, and he's like, oh, you're not going on a 3-week long vacation, are you? Because her hair was in braids. I speaking for myself, I do braid my hair before I go on vacation. It's just easier, you know, you don't have to bring all the products that you typically use. You can bring way less. Although this time I did end up taking them out a little early because they were getting on my nerves. That's another story. Okay. All right, I don't want to put too much deco and then not have room for my plans. So I'm going to start putting in the plans, and then we'll add in deco after that, more deco after that maybe. So there are boxes in here. Well, there's some things in here: workout, planning time, date night. I don't think, but these are the boxes. They're all full boxes though. And there's 3 pages of these. So I'm probably gonna have to cut these down. But let me see what I got going on other than my typical work gym schedule. What else? Special things. So that I keep track of on my calendar. March, so that March 4th to the 10th. So on Tuesday I have to bring my car in to the mechanic. I just made that appointment this morning. I think what I'm going to do is cut this in half. And that's at 8:30 in the morning. I'm not going to cut the boxes down. It's already going to look weird cut in half. I can see that now. I need a pen. What pen do I want to use? Here we go. So that's before I go to work. I haven't decided how I'm gonna mark my work hours yet. Then a movie comes out, I think this Friday, that Friday that I want to see, called Love Lies Bleeding with Kristen Stewart. I have to change my Pure filter. I have an automatic payment that's really small, my AAA membership, which I need to update my credit card for that. My credit card expired this month and I got a new one, so I have to update that. Sunday is daylight savings, woohoo, and then I picked up a shift Sunday night, but I forgetting that I had bought a ticket to a concert. I bought a ticket to see Silver Sun Pickups. So that kind of sucks. I'm not going to be able to see them anymore because I'm working. I don't really know what to do about that. It wasn't an expensive ticket, like it's a small venue, but still, it's a bummer. that's kind of it. So basically, I don't really have anything going on. So let me mark work and stuff like that. I'm just gonna use the whole box. So Mondays I work 12 to 8. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. Oh, it's already on there. Just leave it. Just leave it, Jessica. Maybe I'll do a half box here. Does that look weird? I am not like artistic at all now. I realize these people who come up with these beautiful like way they make their weekly kits. It's like, that's, yeah. Definitely want to cover up the wax spots. I also work 12 to 8 on Wednesday. Put it in the crack. Thursday is 9 to 10. And then Friday is also 9 to 10. And then I picked up some hours on Sunday, 5 to 9. No big deal. I'll put that down here. Okay. Now let's decorate some more. Let's make a to-do list. So anyway, where was I? So that was the yoga retreat. Then after the yoga retreat, I did solo travel. I mean, this whole thing was solo travel. I didn't go with anyone to the yoga retreat, but like I said, I know the woman who, the yoga instructor who also runs the whole like retreat. So I always tell people, like, whenever people are like, oh, you're going by yourself, I'm like, well, I know the yoga instructor, like, but then after the retreat part, yeah, I was totally on my own, but I have to say, I loved it. I never felt lonely or unsafe, like, not once. The closest was kind of like, okay, so after I left the yoga retreat, I flew from Phuket to, I put that back on there because I don't know, that looks weird. I flew from Phuket to Bangkok. Putting that back on there, it looks weird. Oh gosh, that looks so bad. And I spent a few days in Bangkok, and how that looked was, it was like my base for exploring other, like, outside of Bangkok, basically. So Bangkok is a major city, and I love cities. I consider myself to be a city girl, so I thought I would love Bangkok, but it was just way too hot. Way too hot. Like, the heat didn't bother me, you know, when I was on an island by a beach, you know what I mean? Like, but when I was in the city, yeah. But anyway, so while I was in Bangkok, I went to like a floating market, the railway market. I went to Ayutthaya, which is like these old temple ruins outside of Bangkok. It used to be It was like the historical capital of Thailand before it moved to Bangkok after it was destroyed by Burma 100 years ago or whatever. Okay, so my weekly, I keep like going back and forth, sorry. Back and forth between planning and talking about vacation. Okay, so my to-do list, what will I have to do? Well, I'll have to drop my car off, but I can see that there already. I always have to, you know, do laundry at least once a week, preferably more. Oh, change filter. That was one thing. Laundry. And I'm gonna put the movie that I want to see on the to-do list, just because, like, yes, the movie comes out on Friday or Thursday, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like rush out and see it that day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know when I'm gonna see it actually, so I'll just put it on the to-do list instead of on the day it comes out, which I think is Thursday. And then I can always add more things as the week goes on. This movie looks really good though. I'm excited to see it. Check out the trailer if you've never heard of it. And if you're a K-Stew fan. Okay. What else? What else? I'm not gonna put the automatic bill because well, it's gonna bounce or whatever because I need to change the card, and I'm just gonna wait until they contact me about it. Because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. And that's it really. I can't go to the concert anymore, which blows, but I'm not gonna focus on that. And that's pretty much it. So let's add some more. I like to do trackers. I don't need to track when I go to the gym because I do that 2 other places in this planner. But I have been tracking when I water my plants and when I clean my mouth guards. I don't think there's any trackers in this sticker book though, so I would have to search through all like my leftover sticker kits for colors that match. So I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm just gonna add some deco. I'll put this, I am Black Pride, Black Power, Black History. Maybe that's how you're supposed to read it. Yeah, I am Black. Saying I am Black Pride Power, that doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't really make sense to me. I am Black Pride, I am Black Power, I am Black History. Okay, so back to my trip. What else did I do? And then there was one day where I kind of went around to some stationery stores in Bangkok that I heard about on YouTube. That was fun, but again, it was really, really hot. So by like early afternoon, I was done. I didn't go to as many stores as I had planned. Then after Bangkok, I went to Chiang Mai. Let me add, I want to put something in the center here, but I would have to cut it. Do you think that would work? If I cut her, would that look weird? I'm gonna try it. I like her sunglasses and her lipstick. The only thing with this sticker book is the stickers are hard to remove. I don't know why. It's new, you know, I just got it like a month or so ago. So in Chiang Mai is a little bit north of Bangkok. I flew a very quick flight, and I really liked Chiang Mai. It's a city, but it's like small and really low key. I was in like the kind of newer, like maybe like student bohemian coffee part of the city, and then there's another part that's the old city, and that's where all the temples are and stuff. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me move it up a little bit, maybe like this. And so while I was there, I went to an elephant sanctuary. There's a lot of different ones, so you really have to do your research to make sure you're going to like a good one, an ethical one, and that it, you know, does what you want it to do, or does not do what you don't want it to do. So I did my research, and I went to Elephant Freedom Village, and I found, you know, a third-party website saying that it was ethical and run by, you know, family-owned and operated. And I loved it. I picked the overnight. You can do a day tour, a half-day tour, and you can stay overnight. And I stayed overnight, and oh, it was amazing. It was such a good experience. Like, that was one of the highlights of my trip. And then what else did I do? I went to a cabaret show in Chiang Mai. I went to Muay Thai fights. I had a tour planned to go to Chiang Rai, which is like 3 hours outside of Chiang Mai, to see some cool temples, but I didn't have it in me. I was all templed out by that point, so I didn't go. I couldn't. I was just like, an all day, more temples, more heat. Like, I just couldn't, which that's what I needed in the moment. But if I ever go back, I would still like to go to Chiang Rai. I think I can fit another girl up there. I'm gonna pick this one. It was like, the thing too was like, most of my tours would like picked me up from my hotel, like the other ones I booked, picked me up from my hotel at like 8 or 8:30. If my hotel was outside of their pickup zone, you know, they charged me a couple $100 baht. No big deal. But this one the tour that I didn't go on, I'm having a hard time getting this sticker off of the book. They were like, okay, you have to meet us at McDonald's in the old city because supposedly my hotel is too far away. It's not. It's like 10-15 minutes from that pickup spot. But anyway, and they wanted me to get there at 7:30, preferably 10 minutes earlier. And like, that's just really early. Like, I get it's an all day thing, but I was just like, not only is this so incredibly early, but you're not even going to pick me up from my hotel. Like, what the hell? Like, every other tour company picks me up from my hotel. So that's kind of what swayed me to not going, really. If they were going to pick me up, that would have been a big help. It was just way too early to try to, you know, get a taxi and get there early and everything. Oh, I think of all the like girls stickers here, I think she's my favorite. It's the earrings, it's the dreads, it's like her little freckles, her little shoulder tat. And I'm not a huge fan of these braids with all the colors in them, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would never get these colors in my hair, like green and yellow. are like my least favorite colors. I know these are supposed to be like, what is it, like these are the colors of the flag for like, is it like Black Pride or something? I should know this, but I don't. But it's like, yeah, red, green, yellow, red. But yeah, I would never get my hair like that. So I like her, how she just has it in this head wrap. That's cool. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do for deco. Now I have to write in work. Most of this week is work. I don't like my handwriting, but I don't have any work like script stickers that I can think of off the top of my head. No, I don't. So I'm just gonna write it in and try to be fancy. I'm gonna use my Tombow Fudo Nasoke. So yeah, that was my Thailand trip. It was so amazing. I want to go back for sure. I know Serena Retreats is going to do another retreat in Thailand next year in Krabi, which is like a different island. And I would love to go. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't feel up to planning something a year ahead of time right now. Well, she didn't even give the exact dates, but I'm keeping it in mind. I would love to return to Thailand because it was awesome. And once you get there, everything is so cheap. It's 35 bahts to $1 and like food, you know, just everything is so cheap. There's no like inflation there. Like if you go to other countries, like even though the dollar, you know, is more, or whatever you call it, they raise everything. Like when I go to Jamaica, like yes, like 30 something Jamaican dollars equals $1, but like they raise everything so that the conversion ends up being the same. Like, okay, you're gonna pay 800 Jamaican dollars for Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not like that in Thailand. For this per diem shift, I'm not gonna put work, even though it is work, but I want to differentiate it that it's like not my regular thing. So I'm gonna put some initials here. That won't mean anything to you, but means something to me. Like, so for example, I went into Chinatown only a little bit. Like I didn't go all the way in. I was just at the gateway. I didn't know where the rest of it was, to be honest. And there was like a food cart. She was selling like meat on a stick, basically. I don't know exactly what it was. It was like sausage on a stick or whatever. I was hungry. I was like, give me whatever is not spicy. And it was only 20 baht. So that I paid less than $1 for, you know, some meat on a stick. When you order a taxi, it's like around 80 baht, maybe a little more depending on the kind of car. That's what, like a couple dollars to go, you know, to get like a 15-minute ride taxi. Like it's unbelievable. Somebody told me the reason why Thailand has been so cheap is because they have like a law that you have to be a Thai citizen to buy or to own property in Thailand. So like no one from outside of Thailand has been able, you know, to come in and buy stuff and like, you know, charge a lot high prices, and that's why everything's so cheap. So I think that's really cool if that's true. I'll put in my hours. 12 to 8, 9 to 5, 12 to 8, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. I know I have such a weird schedule. So actually, I like how this came out. It's the stickers that really stick, you know? And even though it looks like I'm only working, and that pretty much is all I'm doing. Oh, well, I'm going to try to go to the gym, actually. I forgot about that. There's other things that I do that's not work related. What, hold on. There's more. I'm just grabbing my bathrobe. I'm cold. I go to the gym. I'm gonna try to go to the gym Monday, Wednesday. I also go Sundays, but I'm not gonna have space to put it on that day. And then Tuesday night, I'm gonna try to go to the gym. I think I'm gonna use the dots because the boxes are too big. So let me do that. But anyway, yeah, so if I ever go to Thailand again, what I want to do is, well, speaking of going to the gym, I used to train Muay Thai kickboxing for several years, like 5 years, and then the past year or so I've fallen off because I go to a different gym and I don't really like their kickboxing class. That's neither here nor there, but anyway, so I know a lot of people that go to Thailand to train Muay Thai at a really, so the popular one that I know about is Tiger Muay Thai in Phuket. And it's really cool. When I look on their website, like, they have all these packages like stay at our gym, stay at a nearby hotel, and this is how much it is to train. And like they provide accommodations at the gym, like a hotel basically at the gym. And then you can train, you know, pick different training options there. It's really cool. And there's another little gym on Koh Yao Noi that the yoga teacher told me about, and they also kind of do a similar thing. I was comparing the prices. I don't remember which one was cheaper. One was a little bit cheaper. Surprisingly, the big popular one I think was a little more cheaper. But anyway, I'm like, I would love to do that just for like a week. So when I went to Thailand this time, everyone was like, oh, are you going to do that? Like, are you doing that? You should do that. I'm like, no, I want to do like cultural, touristy, fun things, not like work out. But now that I got all that out of my system, I'm like, okay, let me do the Muay Thai thing. Let me do the Muay Thai training camp. I'm not going to stay for a month though. That's just not possible. But I'll do it for a week. Maybe do yoga for one week and Muay Thai for another week. It would be funny. I'd love to go to that elephant village place that I went to, but Chiang Mai is kind of out of the way from Phuket. And I also want to go on that tour that I skipped out on. Like, I still want to go to those temples. What else? So, Tuesday night, I'm going to my friend's gym. She wants me to help her train for a competition. So that, she said, is at like 6:45. And then I try to go Sundays, but yeah, Sunday morning, but I can't really fit it in there. So Nogi. I'm gonna put the name of the gym just so I know it's not my gym. Her gym is called this. And then back to my gym. And Sunday too. Should I try to squeeze it in, or would that look bad? Let me see. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna squeeze it in, whatever. You know? Why not? I don't think it looks bad. And then I keep on saying like, oh, I'm gonna go on a Thursday night. Like, that's never happened, not once. Okay, so now I think I'm really done. It looks balanced. There's a space here I could put something, but I'm gonna leave it. Less is more. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Bye.